Hello students, welcome to another video for class 7 chemistry. Today we are doing the part of the chapter metals and non-metals. Today we will be focusing on the non-metals. So let us begin. Now you know that there are 118 elements in total in the periodic table, and there are around 12 non-metals which are generally written on the right hand side of the periodic table. You know these non-metals like oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen. So where do they generally occur? You know that oxygen is one of the most abundant elements in the Earth's crust. They are found mostly in the Earth crust, and also nitrogen, it is found abundantly in the atmosphere. Also there are some other non-metals like hydrogen, carbon, and oxygen, sulfur, and these are again found in pure as well as combined states. When we talk about the properties of non-metals, I hope you have remembered the properties of metals. So the non-metals are almost exactly opposite to what the metals were. Now non-metals, they occur in the different physical states like carbon and phosphorus, they are solid, but they are brittle solids, we can say. Bromine is a liquid, and oxygen and nitrogen, they are gases. Also the solids, which are the non-metals in the solid form, generally they are very brittle, easily breakable, and they don't have a particular shape when they break. And fortunately there is a non-metal which is the hardest substance, that is diamond. It's a form of carbon. Then we also can say that they don't have any shine, they are not lustrous, and they are dull. But you can again see that there are exceptions here as well, like diamond, graphite, and iodine. There are some exceptions which are having the shiny solids. Then we can tell that they are bad conductors of heat and electricity. Again, graphite is an exception because it is a good conductor of electricity. Then non-metals are generally neither malleable nor ductile. So I hope you remember that there are special properties of the metals, malleability and ductility, but non-metals have neither of them. Then the non-metals don't make any sound when they're hit together, so they're non-sonorous. They also have low density, and again there are some cases where you can find higher density gases, but they are mostly low density and they are not strong. They can break under the pressure, but carbon fiber is an exception to this. So these are some properties of the non-metal. Now let us look into the uses of non-metal. You know, non-metals, they have various uses. They are used in the industry, they are used in preparation of your soap, fertilizer, acids, medicines, and many things that you look around. So let us start with one of the important ones, that is carbon. Now carbon is found like in different forms like coal, graphite, diamond, and they all have their own significant uses. Like if we talk about the amorphous carbon, that is like a powdery form of carbon. Like when you break that, it forms like a powdery solution. And coal is one of them, and derivatives of them are petrol, the LPG gas that you use as fuel. Also we have the graphite, which is used in the pencil leads. Also it is used in the electrodes, and as I told you in the beginning that graphite is a good conductor of heat and electricity. Diamonds, they are used in jewelry. You might be seeing your mothers, your sisters wear diamond jewelry, and also it is used for making the tools. Then we go to hydrogen, which is generally a colorless, odorless, and inflammable gas. So what's the use? You can see that they are used in making ammonia and other industrial chemicals like methanol. It's also used in the preparation of vanaspati ghee, which is a cooking oil. And here in the picture you can see the diamond and the coal, which are the different forms of the same element, carbon. Next, we will discuss about nitrogen, which is again a colorless and odorless gas. It doesn't have any smell. It's used in the manufacture of ammonia and the different fertilizers like urea, ammonium nitrate, ammonium sulfate, and these fertilizers are important for the growth of the plant. It is also used as a non-reactive gas. It is used in the packing of food, stuffs like chips, etc., because they don't combine easily with the other substances, and also they prevent the food from getting spoiled. If we talk about oxygen, which is the abundant element in the Earth's crust, you know that it's used for respiration by almost all the living organisms. It supports combustion. It is also used in the breathing support systems in hospitals. You can see people carrying oxygen cylinders when they go to high mountains or deep sea diving. It is used in the combination with other gases in the welding industry, in the welding equipment as well. So you can see some people wearing the oxygen cylinder and taking in oxygen when they are going into diving. And this packet of chips is filled with more of nitrogen to keep the food stuff from spoiling. Talking about the other non-metal, phosphorus is a reactive non-metal which is not usually found in the pure state, and also many forms are there like red phosphorus, yellow phosphorus, and phosphorus is found in our bones as well. It is also used in making the fertilizers and superphosphates, and it is again an important fertilizer for the plants. When we talk about sulfur, the one important use of sulfur is in the manufacturing of the sulfuric acid and the sulfur containing many other industrial compounds. It's also used in making the pesticides to kill the pest, to vulcanize the rubber, and to make gunpowder. Talking about chlorine, it is a non-metal used for disinfecting water for drinking and also in the swimming pools. Also, chlorine is used in the preparation of the bleaching powder. So you can see the bleaching powder here. You can see some mastics having phosphorus, sulfur, etc. in it. And you can also remember that the most important six non-metals are carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, phosphorus, and sulfur, which we have discussed today. I'm very sure you would now be able to list the different non-metals, what are their properties and uses. Thank you for watching.